What's going on, you guys? So I'm gonna kind of give a grand tour, so to speak, just kind of help explain some mechanics and I don't know if I'll save like tips and tricks for like another video, but at least for this video, depending on how long it is, let me just show you guys around. So starting at the beginning of the game, you'll get this, your progression journey. And this is where you unlock the bits and bobs like powering items, stash, the arsenal, so on and so forth. So that's how you get that done. These are your achievements right here. You do things and gives you some chaos shards. Chaos shards, these little red things right here, they're your currency for pretty much everything. This is a hasn't been it's a new class that hasn't been created yet, but that'll be in the future. This is your blacksmith, so you use the scrap and prism shards and dreadstone to upgrade equipment. So I've got the stash over here, and I've got my some things that I still have to sort through, but here I have things that just in case I want to try a new build, I have some items set off to the side that are pretty good. So just to kind of show you how it works, let me see. I'll take this one right here. I have no idea where it went, but anyway. So let's say I want to infuse it. This takes scrap. And for white items, it's the cheapest. For yellow items, it's a little bit more expensive, and for legendary items, it's more expensive still. So what I like to do, and what I think is best, okay, we have this 103 life regen. Let's infuse it, and you can see it's going to go up from 103 to 116. So we're going to keep infusing it. Now you can see it's all the way up to 184. Well, since this has, see that star? That's a greater affix. So since it has a greater affix, then we can make it legendary. So these are the legendary powers. You can select one that you like, the best one being Twin Ascension. You can put your item, see how all the items with the little star, they're available. Take it and empower it, and now boom. It went from something that looks like this to something that looks like this. Now those two stats that it got, the armor and the status effect damage bonus, those are random. So to kind of cut down the randomness, you can do a yellow item instead. But obviously these are a little bit more rare, and they're more expensive to confuse. Now you can go to salvaging, and then salvage items to get that you know what, that's fine. I can salvage this. So you'll see when you salvage a legendary item, you get a prism shard, which you can then use to send more stuff in the future. You know what? I'm actually gonna just salvage like that. Okay. So I salvaged everything, and that's gonna give me some more reagents to work with, more crafting materials. You get these for completing challenges on the map. Then you can right-click them to consume them for more chaos shards. This is the eternal tree. This is something that deserves a whole entire video by itself. But essentially, what it is, You can flip through different presets depending on what you're looking for. I'll go ahead and reset this one. I just needed that for like a thing. I will say about the Eternal Tree that no matter what build you're playing, get this. 100% of the times, get this no matter what. There's no reason not to get it, and it's too good for what it does. I would also suggest for any and every build to get these. Now, that should leave you enough. Let's say you want to go Juggernaut. That leaves you more than enough points to play around with and do, you know, whatever you want. But I think pretty much for any and every build, you need to at least get Rare Start and get these 4 right here. I would also recommend getting Collect Range, as much Collect Range as you possibly can. Me personally, as you can see, I have these 4, I have these, I have the line that I want to go through, which is, you know, if you like Focus, if you like Juggernaut, you can do that. But me personally, I like Collect Range a lot. It's one of my favorite stats. So, I mean, it's up to you however you want to play. And then, you know, we've seen the stash. Here I have things that I want to save just in case to improve later. And here I have gear that I've already completed that, you know, just in case I want to try a different build. These are items that are already done that I can just swap out to, you know, try something new. That about does it for the camp. Let's pop in and normal and hard. Honestly, I can't really tell much of a difference, so I always just play on hard. So let's pop in. We have chests. So the chests, when you open a chest, you get Shade Essence, which is good for morphing your abilities. When you level this up to 100, you get a morph, which is basically a modifier for whatever ability that you have. And then you get 4 Chaos Shards, which is this this currency up here. This is actually one of my favorite items. This is your score, and this number up here is your score modifier. So these things here, effigies, they increase your gold gain, which is this number here, and your score gain, which is this number here. And it costs 21 Chaos Shards to activate. Now, I'll do it just so you can see. Now this is 130, and this is 130. And this shows the number of effigies you have active. I wouldn't really recommend using effigies unless you plan on like competing for score. This is a really good item, Key of Power. So every time you unlock a chest, it gives you damage. So focus traits. There are certain upgrades that can become focus traits and some that can't. So what the focus traits are is when you get 5 of them, you get to it lets you eat, so it's 0 to 5. I'll level it up again, and then once I fill out the 5, you get to re-roll your stats, but it makes all of the options epic. So it's very handy, but you need to be very selective about your focus traits because you're going to have them for the rest of the round. So as you can see, I opened another chest. I got some more Shade Essence, got some more Chaos Shards. This is my favorite healing item. It's pretty hard to actually unlock, and it's not very good in the early game. It's mostly a late game item. So You can see we've got another focus trait here. These little loot goblins are random, they pop up every now and again. But this thing right here, it shows you on this line up here when they actually appear. That's how you get your skills. These are the shrines of power. So let's do Flame Wall is probably one of my favorite abilities. So see, we're at 1 out of 5. I'm gonna level this up. Do you remember those legendary abilities that I showed you earlier? Well, on the map, you'll see these little things right here on the mini-map. That's how you actually unlock them. There's a little sword in the stone. Let's do Twin Ascension. My favorite is the best. I'm gonna get some collect range. Collect range is amazing. This little symbol right here is the boss summoner. As you can see, this little symbol is another shrine of power. These little yellow dots are all chests. And these little orange circles, they're all runestones. They're basically just like little upgrades that you keep throughout the entire run. So you stand on them. This is a coincidence. Ignore this. I just happened to level up. The runestone tells you what it gives you, so this is going to give you plus 0.5 dash for the rest of the match. So another thing, certain upgrades, I only will get them if they're rare or epic, like this one, because you can only upgrade them a certain amount of times. You know what I mean? So like, if you can only pick this 5 times, would you rather it be 50% times 5 or 25% times 5? You know, that's a whole 50% that's getting left on the table if you take this every time when it's white or when it's common. You know what I mean? So I usually tend to choose some things, especially this too. Like between rare and common, the common version is 1 second, right? And then this one's 2 seconds. So that's literally twice as good if you only pick this when it's rare. And you can only pick it a certain amount of times. It doesn't appear, you know what I mean? Like, it's not infinite. Some upgrades appear infinite, some don't. Momentum Whip. This is one of the best items in the game. And you should always get it. Unless you're trying the barbarian build. Here, hopefully I'll get to demonstrate the focus trait. So this item here is infinite. So it doesn't matter how many times you pick it, it's always it's never gonna disappear. But not all items. Some items have a number of times like that. This is very good. This actually will modify your attack range as well. These are actually the 3 focus traits that I always pick: damage, health, crit. So let's actually go with. I'm gonna get my that item that I got. This, but Super Glue is also one of the best items. Challenges. This tells you what they give, and if you apply the difficulty modifier, it adds permanent 10% gold gain, and then it gives you nice big touch. But it always gets in every treasure chest, magnet, and gun. This particular one. Stand in this circle, and bloodworms will spawn. Just kill them. I'm gonna take this because I really want to show you all the focus traits. Okay, I just need. We're almost there. Hopefully, I'll get to show you the morph as well. Worm Daddy. I don't know if he has a real name or not. I just call him Worm Daddy because he's the one that you have to kill. Overcharged projectile count is very good. Burn damage. I'm gonna come down here and show you how to spawn the boss. So this is something that you get every level that increases your health by 1%. Let's do. It's only 1 second. So this is the boss. You can summon him for free, or you can pay chaos shards, summon him, get a better item, maybe get a talisman. You can't get a talisman from the version, and I mean you want a talisman. They're pretty good. Some of them are good. Some of them are useless. But I mean it all depends on how you like to play. I think they're useless, but maybe you don't. Who knows? So this guy, smack him around, and he'll summon this whole thing, kill it, and then his shield will drop. Summons it again, kill it again, and then he'll drop a legendary item and some crystal shards. Crystal shards are what you need to craft legendary items. Let's kill this guy. Judgment's Reach is very good. Knowledge's Power is very good. If I complete another challenge, I might as well just show you all the challenges. And of course, I'm just kind of giving you a tour. This isn't normally how I would play. This one summons a bunch of tumors. The tumors occasionally pulse for damage. If you stay in that circle too long, it will hit you pretty hard. Overcharge. They also spawn these little tumor. I'm gonna grab this magnet. Doombringer, one of the best items in the game, and we unlocked our morph, so I'll get to show you that. This item sucks. Sucks really bad. What makes it bad is that there aren't enough elites that spawn to make this worth the item investment. I mean, yeah, your little 15 seconds of fame after you kill the one elite per stage, maybe. It's not very good. This isn't very good either, but this modifies your main attack. So if you don't have any skills, like if you're doing a barbarian run or like a one skill run, which sometimes one skill runs are better than 2, 3, or 4 skills, then this will show up and you should. But if not, then don't pick it. I'm gonna pick a flame ring. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if I worked like that or not. Lightfall is garbage. Don't pick it. I mean, if you have other options, take them. Oh yeah, so the challenges disappear for a while after you there it is. So this one, it spawns little pylons. You have to stand in the circle and kill stuff. If you decrease the difficulty, then they damage you. If you don't, then, well, I mean, they don't. But I always recommend doing them on the extra. It's not that much harder. These are both very good. These are two of also the best items. Maybe, I don't know. It seems like it. There's no way to tell if they proc, so you can't really tell how good they actually are. That's something that I brought up to. They're all very good items. I would take them. Really wish I would. I'm just gonna explain. This is the elite spawn. So until I can show you the. There we go. The next level, I will select it 5 times. Next time I level up, I'll be able to set it. There we go. See how this is 4 out of 5? When that goes 5 out of 5, it turns into this. Now look and see what I have here. When I press this, boom. I get to choose between any of the above. See, it's 4 out of 5. I'm going to pick it again. Very good. It's also one that everybody should always have. Everybody should have untouchable. So see, now that we've done 5 out of 5, now this is epic. Now, boom. You can do that. And let's say you're about to die, and you want to escape without losing all the items that you have. Just come over here to this thing. And it's not instantaneous, but it's pretty cool. I got to keep it. And that's pretty much it. Maybe I'll make another video giving like tips and tricks and whatnot. I really hope that helped. Have a good one. See ya.